Welcome to our colored flame demonstration. So what I have set up for you today, 6 different ionic compounds. You'll find out what ionic compounds are a little bit later on. I'm going to show you what each of these looks like to begin with. This is copper chloride. It's a bluish color. Here's potassium chloride. It looks a lot like salt, kind of small crystalline substance. Here is sodium chloride, which is table salt. Looks a lot like potassium chloride. Here's calcium chloride, and it's little white balls that you see inside of this jar. Here's strontium chloride. Interesting fact about this one, I found out that this was bought in 1991 when I was a junior in high school, so let's hope it still works. And here's lithium chloride. LiCl. That's an L at the end, not an I. And it looks like a white powder, kind of like powdered sugar. But it's not. Don't eat it like powdered sugar. All right. I've got my face shield on for safety, not just from COVID, but from the fire I'm going to create. And I'm going to drop my shield, and I'm going to add the dangerous part. This is methanol. Methanol is the simplest alcohol because it contains 1 carbon. And it has a very low flash point, meaning it's really easy to catch it on fire. So I'm going to take a moment, and I'm going to pour a little bit of methanol in each of these 6 Petri dishes. And these Petri dishes are made of Pyrex, so they can withstand a high amount of heat. And I'm going to carefully pour that methanol in each of these. And making sure not too much alcohol, but just enough. I am going to also, when I'm done here, I'm going to put that cap back on. That's incredibly important because if I let the cap off, it would evaporate rather quickly, leaving a noxious, flammable gas cloud in my room, which is dangerous. And I'm going to take a stirring stick. I'm just going to stir these up a little bit. I'm going to wipe off the stir stick in between each so they don't cross-contaminate. And the only one I want to point out here, see if I can look this up carefully without spilling, is the copper chloride again. That solution's almost turned greenish. Don't want to tip it too far, but it's almost greenish in color. I'm going to look around for any additional splatterings of alcohol so they don't ignite. And I'm going to do a couple more things to set up, and I'll be back in just a moment. Okay, we're back. I turned off the lights in my classroom, and I also set up the music because when I do this demonstration, I feel like I'm at a rock concert. So we're going to have some music to go along with this. Before we get started, though, you're going to see attached to this video a link to a Jamboard. What I'd like you to do is I'd like you to come up with a question or two that if it was answered, it would begin to explain what's going to happen here and what's happening with this phenomenon. All right, so here comes our music. I'm going to light this. Here we go. Check out the colors. They will begin to appear for you. Ooh, that's What's a good pink one? Pink, red, orange, yellow, purple, green. If you were here, it'd be prettier. I couldn't have timed that music any better as the flames start to go out. It's almost like it was fate. So that was Astronomie Dominique by Pink Floyd, done by the Lennon Claypool Experience, by the way. In order to put these out safely, I can't blow like a Christmas candle or a birthday candle because the alcohol will fly all over the place. So I got to smother the flame here. I'm going to smother this by carefully putting a beaker on the top here, beaker on the top there. Let one go out at a time. And then finally, that one. All right, I'm coming around to pause my video. Okay, so there was our flame demonstration. Again, grab that Jamboard that's attached to the video. Come up with a question to ask about this particular demonstration. Or maybe you just want to put a sticky note telling me how cool this was. Thank you so much for watching.